Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day, and I wanted to make this video with my husband, but he's at work today, so you guys just got me. Because today's the day that everybody celebrates and everybody drinks and goes out and parties, because it is like supposed to be like a romantic day for couples, loved ones. And sometimes if you don't have that, you just want to go out and drown your sorrows because you don't have anybody to share it with. Now, this is, you guys can call me a Debbie Downer if you want. That's perfectly fine with me, but I am going to tell you about this. So back in 2015, I lived with this woman, and we were both drug addicts. That is right at the end of my time of using drugs, and my husband was there with me, and I did all the wrong things. Now, we were waiting for our people to show up to bring us what we wanted, and the girl that I was with, she was very impatient and didn't want to wait, so she ended up mixing a lot of stuff that you shouldn't mix together. Like, I don't even know how much I can say on YouTube because I'm fairly new on here, and I'm not monetized yet, so I don't really care if they demonetize me because I'm not monetized. So I was on dope, she was smoking coke and doing Xanax and drinking, and I didn't know that she was doing all of this. Like, I knew what she wanted, but she was so impatient that her dealer wasn't showing up on time. And we were ruthless back then, like ruthless. And her kids were to bed. My child was not. I never did drugs around my daughter. She was not even in the house. So she couldn't wait for her dealer to show up. So she asked if she could do some of mine. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't know that she had stolen Xanax off me. I didn't know that she pounded nips of vodka on top of that. And as we were waiting for her guy to show up, her oldest son woke up, was like, Auntie, Mommy's not waking up. Mommy's turning blue. And I was like, oh my God. So I went there, and this is what you don't do. I panicked. I ended up smacking her in the face a couple times to wake her up, to get her out of it. I checked her mouth to make sure she wasn't choking. And then I was like, fuck. I'm like, the glass of water that was outside, I threw it in her face. My husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I've never been in this situation before. So we call 911. I'm on the phone flipping out with 911. And he is actually doing mouth-to-mouth, like resuscitation on her, keeping her alive. Well, they came. And we lived in Johnson, y'all. And it took these EMTs about a good 10 minutes to get to us, and they were right up the road. Like, really? You have somebody ODing, and it's going to take you 10 minutes when there's no traffic out, and you're not even 10 minutes up the road from the house? So, anyways, they come. I tell the cop, I tell them everything that I knew. I wasn't even gonna lie at this point. I was like, fuck it, if I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail. At least she is alive. and well. And so they were like, well, the boys were in the house. And I was like, yeah. I given them their baths. I fed them dinner. They're going to bed. I I thank God we didn't use at all yet. And I was completely sober. My husband was completely sober at that time. And so they were going to let the boy stay with us because they automatically took her to the hospital. She got 5150'd, and that's like an involuntary stay. Not court ordered, but hospital ordered. Because this, I guess, I didn't know, this was like her third time doing this since her kids were born. And I was like, holy fuckery. I'm like, I didn't know anything about this. All I knew is that I was getting evicted from my house because they wanted to sell it and they wanted to do it within a month. And I was like, I don't have no place to go within a month. So she was like, come move in with me. We'll split the bills. You can save up money and you guys can move. I have enough room. So I was like, cool beans, we'll do that. And then, like my husband did everything. Like, the chest compressions, the mouth, like, blowing air into her. And so, she spent 2 weeks in the hospital. And when she got out, do you think she said thank you? Do you think that she said, thank you for saving my life, thank you for trying to, like, her kids got taken away from her because she has done this numerous of times. So, no, what she did was she kicked my husband out of the house. The guy that saved her life kicked him out in a blizzard. It was winter time and stuff because she was pissed off that, like, we had to call 911. We couldn't just, like, get her back ourselves because we wanted to make sure she was alive and okay. And, and, like, I get it. Like, people that are drug addicts should not room together, should not become roommates together, or at least, like, know what you're doing. Have Narcan on you. Know how to do CPR. Do things the right way, because if it was just me alone with her, she would have been dead because I panicked and I didn't know CPR. I knew children's CPR because when my daughter was born, I went to classes and they taught me how to do CPR on her. But my daughter was like 16 and she was gone all the time and she was off with her friends and I never did anything around her. But the point of this video is not to bash her. It is, if you are going to go out and party and go out and do what you all want to do, and I'm not saying anything is wrong, anything is right, because I'm not a fucking angel. What I'm saying is, at least have Narcan on you, at least know CPR, know the basics, because I didn't, and if it wasn't for my husband, she would not be here for her kids right now. She don't have them anyways, but she wouldn't be here and she wouldn't be alive, and we would possibly be in jail for involuntary homicide or whatever it is, and my child would have been taken away from me. But since we didn't use, and I think that was another catalyst for me wanting to get clean, because I was like, I was losing so many friends to overdosing that year. I've lost like 4 friends to ODing. I lost my husband to jail for a year and a half for the shit that we've done. I was a horrible person, and like, that's why I'm trying to fix my karma now, because I have a lot of mental health things wrong with me. I have a lot of physical things wrong with me from doing drugs, And I just want you all to know, like, if you're going to do these things, please, 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 like, get training in CPR. Even if you'll never need to use it, at least you know how. Because I had so much guilt that I fucked up and that I did everything the wrong way. And that if my husband wasn't there with me, I would have lost somebody that I cared about at that point in my life. She was like my best friend, and I would have lost her over my own stupidity because I did not know how to do CPR. Now, this is just a side note. People that are coming out of jail today and think that they can use what they used before you went into jail, you can't. And, like, I don't want anybody to use, but if you're going to use, don't use the amount that you used before you went into jail, because that amount will kill you. There are things out there that they're cutting shit with that is totally, like, bad, and that will make you drop at the drop of a hat. Like, one little sniff, one little injection, and you can be dead in a second. Please be very vigilant. Please be cautious. Please just... There are resources out there that anybody can use to get help. I've been clean for almost 11 years now. A lot of people are like, well, you slur, you sound like you're slurring your words. Look at the way you are. It's like, I have things wrong with me. I have things wrong with my liver that make me talk the way that I talk and act the way that I act. And I could tell you all about it, but it will be like, I'll be on here for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days. So I just want you all to, I want you all to have a fabulous, fabulous day. Tell all your loved ones, tell your loved ones you love them. Give them hugs and kisses, and tell them how much you mean, because tomorrow's not granted. This is a hard time for me because I lost my father, like a little bit over a year ago, and he was my best friend. He was everything to me besides my husband, and so holidays and everything is very bad for me. But I'm glad that he's seen me get sober. I'm glad that he was around. My mother has dementia, and she got it right as I was getting sober, so she couldn't see me get better with my life. And so I'm just saying that she doesn't know who I am. So just the people that know who you are, even if you're not on good terms with people, just call them up and tell them that you love them. Call them up and, tell them that you're trying. Or just like, you don't even have to do it on Valentine's Day. You can do it on any day. I lost my daughter Aria for an overdose, and she was only 24 years old. And I wish that I could give her a big hug and kiss and tell her that everything is going to be okay, but I can't because I don't have her. And I wish that the people that she was with would have known CPR and would have known how to take care of somebody that was overdosing, but they didn't. So the moral of this whole video is that if you're going to go out and party, please be safe. Please, please be safe. Wear your seatbelts. Not saying that you're a bad driver, but there are other people that are horrible drivers out there. Don't take drinks from anybody that you don't trust. Like, just be super hyper aware. Yes, this video is all over the place, and I don't give a shit, because there's a lot that I wanted to say. And just learn the basics. If you're going to go, this is for anybody, if you're going to go out and party, if you're going to go out and do and live your life, be young or old, whatever, know the basics of how to save yourself, how to save somebody else, so you don't have guilt on you like I have guilt on me. I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I might go live later tonight with my husband, just to see how that goes, because I've never been live before. Please think about subscribing. Let me know what your plans are for tonight. Leave them down in the comments. All comments are welcome. Just be kind, okay? I'm working on it. Be kind. I love you all. Peace, love, purrs, and woofs to all of yous. Have a great day. Have a great night. And be safe, my friends. And if you ever need to talk, I am always here. You can always find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Or you can just find me here. Okay, peace and love, purrs and woofs. Have a great day, all.